Welcome to Now Found. My name is Courtney Cohen. Every day, pretty much, I hear in some form or fashion from other people their declaration to remain unshaken in the face of whatever it is that they are up against in life. Usually this tends to come at a point in life right after they've come through a battle, or right after they've been attacked by somebody's words, or a betrayal, or something, usually something pretty heavy precipitates this declaration that I am going to live unshaken from here on out. Nobody's going to hurt me again. I'm not going to be betrayed that way again. I am going to stand firm. And I just wonder, is that possible? How can we truly live unshaken? I used to live near the Denver area, and so we loved going up into the Rocky Mountains as often as we possibly could, just to go hiking and to just enjoy the beauty of the mountains. So imagine, if you can, just a nice tall mountain. And there's a road that kind of hugs along its side, curving around, and there are cars just zipping along this road. And you might have some people stop, find a scenic spot, take a picture, get back in their car, and move on. Maybe you would have a few people climb up on just a little boulder there and take a picture there and say, "Here, I was here." But very rarely are you going to have somebody get out of their car prepared to climb. Compared to the number of people in the cars that are just zipping along past this mountain, the mountain climbers are far and few between. But imagine that there is one person, they get out of their car, they have all of their gear, they are ready, and they start the climb. They are anchoring themselves to the mountain as they take each challenging step. And there they are on the side of this mountain, just hanging on, enjoying the view, enjoying the rush of just being there. And all of a sudden, this quaking starts. The mountain itself starts quaking. The loose dirt, the loose rocks and debris just start to tumble off of the mountain. And where are they going to land? On the road below. This quaking intensifies, and anything that is not firmly affixed to the mountain begins to fall. Everything from small pebbles to large boulders that have just been sitting there for hundreds of years. It all begins to tumble down. And it's an ironic situation because the people in the cars before, who had just been zipping through this mountain, they're focused on the road. They're focused on staying safe. Mountain roads, man, those can be difficult and they can be dangerous. They're focused on being safe, staying with what they know. And it seems to them that the mountain climber is the risk taker. However, when everything is being shaken, it's only the one that's hanging on to the mountain that is still secure. Daily life is a constant shaking. I have never enjoyed change. I've never enjoyed things in upheaval. And yet, the older that I get, the more I realize this is the way of things. Things are always shifting and changing. I've heard it said that growing things change. And that's true. It's good to keep in mind. So now I kind of expect change. I'm a little less thrown by it whenever it comes my way. But this sort of shaking, this is a normal way of being. So how do we face it? In Hebrews 12, it tells us to be grateful that we are in a kingdom that cannot be shaken. That we exist in a place that cannot be shaken from its foundations. But it also says that even though this kingdom cannot be shaken, everything else can be. So when I find myself a little too comfortable in the things of this world, when I've got myself anchored in to those things that are just temporary, those temporary comforts of life, whether it's the pursuit of success, the pursuit of relaxation, the pursuit of financial stability, whatever it is, when I've got myself anchored into that, that is going to be shaken. And when it's shaken, my anchor is going to falter. I have to stay pinned to the only thing that is absolutely secure, and that is the kingdom of God. The Bible also tells us that we are to seek first the kingdom of God, but that can feel like this elusive attempt in the face of our day-to-day existence. In this daily shadow that we indwell, this shadow that depicts the substance of God's kingdom, but doesn't give us full view, it can be difficult to seek his kingdom. How do we do it? Well, when we remember, when we keep in mind that this physical world that we indwell, that this is merely an illustration of a realer real, of the deepest real. When we keep that in mind, that is when we can keep our emotions in check. That's when we can keep our thought processes in check. That's when we can envelop this reality around us, not only in the physical realm, but also in the spiritual realm. When we keep this in mind, we can also remember that every physical aspect to creation has a spiritual counterpart. So we just need to pay attention. Pay attention. God, I see the things around me. Help me to see through them into your reality. That is seeking the kingdom. My latest book, The Sacred Shadow, is an invitation to enter into this daily mystery of God's kingdom. It is an invitation to experience in the here and now this kingdom that cannot be shaken. You can find out more information on The Sacred Shadow at thesacredshadow.com. Be sure to check out the links in the comments on how to purchase this book. And I want you to be sure to check out nowfound.org for more free resources that we ongoingly have available there. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And always remember, you are never too lost to be found.